Hey there, it's iRun here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight for the Trapper tutorial. I recently had a viewer request, how do you play the Trapper? Trapper was actually the very first killer I ever played. I since moved on to others, but I've always come back and played Trapper. A lot of times he's considered probably the best all-around killer. I don't know necessarily that he still is anymore. But for a new player, he's definitely a little bit easier to manage and learn, but there are some little tricks and tips that you would want to know to help you be a little bit more successful. So just so you know, this is a basic tutorial. I've been a rank 1 and a red rank killer more times than I can count. You can notice right now I'm rank 12. Rank reset was 5 days ago, so I may or may not get good players to go against, but with matchmaking right now, you never know. Alright, one of the first things we want to talk about is loadout. Right now I'm running Barbecue and Chili, Nurses Calling and Ruin, and I'm running I Am All Ears by Ghostface. I like these perks because it gives me information on where survivors are. Barbecue and Chili, every time you hook somebody, if they aren't hiding in a locker, or if they're not running Jeff's perk of distortion, you'll be able to see where the survivors are within a certain range. Nurses Calling, if they're healing, you'll be able to see if they're within 28 meters of you. I'm All Ears, I think it's a great perk. It allows, if they make a fast vault or something like that, you'll be able to see their aura. So if they're trying to juke you a particular way, you'll actually know what they're trying to do, and you can counter juke them. I've also, in the past, have liked to play Corrupt Intervention. Now, it's not the best perk in the world, but it does for 2 minutes block 3 generators, and Trapper is all about setting up your traps to prevent people from looping you or to just catch them randomly. So he's not the best killer in the game, but set up correctly, he can be pretty formidable. I'm also running the Trapper bag, so I can carry an extra. I start with 1 extra bear trap, and I can carry up to 2 extra bear traps and longwood dye, which is just slightly dark because it makes them a little bit harder to see. And I'm going with MacMillan estate. Hey, it's a decent one that I can show you how to trap up. A couple other things while we're waiting, just a couple add-ons I might want to mention is iridescent stone. That will automatically set a trap every 30 seconds, so you can actually start the game, set 1 trap, and start chasing survivors to put gen pressure on them, and these will automatically start set. You can also set them, and if a survivor pops a trap or disarms it, it will reset itself. Honing Stone inflicts dying upon the trap victim if they free themselves, so they'll automatically go into the dying state. And then Bloody Coil, when a trap is sabotaged or disarmed by a healthy survivor, it will actually injure them. So you can have 2 players injured instead of just the 1. Also, don't forget about tar bottle, longwood dye, and all of these extra bags that allow you to carry extra items. Alright, let's get into the game and we'll show you a few different tactics. Alright, we got the Groaning Storehouse. So the first part of playing Trapper is all about setting up your traps so that you can get them. Like, here's a perfect example. This one right here, there's grass. So use grass. Don't try to set them out on the other side where they can see them. In the meantime, I'm also looking for traps that I can pick up. And remember, I can pick up to 2. And I'm looking for places where they might loot me. Like, so there's a window here. So they might try to loot me here. I'm going to cut off that window. I'm going to bring this one up. Again, this first part is all about setting up, so you might be concerned about they might try to loop here. You might be concerned about, so I wouldn't put one here necessarily unless there was no other options. I am looking for where there are pallets in the middle here that they might try to loop me. You can set them up to at least stop them from doing a loop. Alright, so I saw a survivor over here. I'm going to go ahead over here now just to put on pressure. Alright, so someone over there either was over there, they saw the trap I was on, or they didn't. In this particular case, I can get them into the basement. Now, I run the risk of the pallet, but the pallet's on the other side, and this killer shack is the other place that you really want to trap up. You want to trap the window up here. You can see, I can see where they're over there. You want to trap this so that number one, it stops the loop here. So someone's obviously running small game and they think they're cute. There's someone on the gen over here. I want to stop this. Alright. He dropped the pallet. I'm going to go ahead and take the time to break the pallet. Whether you break a pallet or not depends on your situation. All my scratch marks. Whoa. Not sure how I missed that, but I did. Alright, so we got somebody who is definitely... I'm going to put this here even though this guy can see it. I'm going to run down here because I got this other trap. Alright, somebody's really cute. They're going around just popping my traps. Alright, now we need to find gens to put pressure on. Obviously we have a good enough group that they haven't even broken Ruin yet, and well, they're over there on Ruin though. Dude, I know you're over here now. You're dead. Alright. I'm gonna take them away. I'm gonna take them over here. So there's someone back there. Did they go downstairs? All right. Probably Nia. Yep. Nia's probably the better player. Alright. They're trying to get Ruin. Alright. Because I want to get over there really quick, I'm going to go ahead and take her here. Because I want to get this over with. Oh, there's someone over there healing. Alright, they went over and made that save. They were over here healing. So they are doing pretty darn good, considering. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of her. So this is one survivor out of the game. I see that one over there. I don't see the other one. The other one's close by. I'm now going to trap this up again. There's Nia. Hey, Nia. Go ahead, drop it. So did you see those crows up ahead of me? So those crows just went off, so that's more likely David. I'm gonna keep going after Nia. Let's see if she's gonna go through that way. She's not going where any of my things are. That kind of lets me know that more likely she more than likely is the one that has been popping my traps. So David is here somewhere. And they went ahead and gave up so that David could go ahead and get the hatch. I don't even know if they know where the hatch is. And if he gets hatched, it's fine. I'm just going to go back here to see if, for whatever reason, it spawned back here. Did not. All right. Here and here. So I'm gonna go back over here now. I'm gonna grab this trap along the way. He's got enough time to get it and get out. But at this point, he's not even trying, it doesn't look like. Maybe. All right. That lets me know where he's at. He's probably got enough time to get out. Maybe. Maybe not. Did he run away? What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stay about halfway. I really don't care if he gets out. But I do want to show you guys how to hopefully be successful. Alright, it's kind of a... It really didn't give him a whole lot of time left to do anything. We'll see who had the perk to find my traps. I'm still assuming it was Nia. Alright, but that wraps up this kind of a basic tutorial. That's kind of how I play the game. I'll also go... I'll see if I have time to go to a few different maps and show you a few different places to trap up. But that's kind of the gist of it. Oh, we had a daily, so we got that done. And we're getting hate mail. Oh no, we got a GG. Well, GG, Reese. Nicely done. Alright, let's see. Nobody had small game? How were they finding all my traps? Well, they were pretty good then, if they were finding my traps and didn't have small game. The other thing to take note of here, just to let you guys know, is in the higher ranks higher ranks being like, you know, ranks 15 to 20, people kind of expect Trapper. The lower you get into the, say, purple ranks and red ranks, Trapper just isn't there that much. So most of the time people know where a Trapper is going to set traps. Like they knew I would probably set it right around by the Killer Shack in that particular window to stop the loot. But sometimes you get down the lower ranks, they haven't played against them so long, they forget how to play, or they're hoping that they haven't gotten there yet. So keep those things in mind, that they can undo your traps, but you'll also notice that when they were undoing it, it was keeping them from doing gens. Plus, in the end, it also, like there, it notified me where he was at. So, GG's. Alright, I just want to come back and say, hey, that message that I originally thought was going to be salt in that very first match, ended up being actually a nice dialogue between me and the survivor. Wasn't salty as all, understood, and anyway, so sometimes it just works out. Sometimes you get the salt, or a lot of times you get the salt. Sometimes you make new friends. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and until next time, this is iRun, and we'll see ya!